Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Capnclydes MTG. Today, we have Fallout Revisited, and, well, it's a bit on the pricey side. Yes. So, what's happening with Fallout? Yeah, it's just getting more expensive. We're going to have to look into it. So, without further ado, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the comments down below, feed the YouTube algorithm, all kinds of links in the description. But the best way to support the channel, just sub up. We get to 1,000 subs. It's giveaway time. So, be there, be ready, or be square. God, I'm really bad at puns. Am I too old to be good at puns? Anyway. So, Fallout collector boosters. Well, when you talk about them, you might think to yourselves, the prices got to go down, right? Well, you'd think that, except for the price is still going up. As you can see here, currently as of the filming of this video, $4.15 plus $6 shipping. Damn the shipping. Like $6 is really a shipping fee. Anyway, point being, Fallout is so hot. This is probably the ongoing or onset of several Magic sets starting to pick up some speed and some traction in the current environment. And a lot of that is to the thanks of, in my personal opinion, play boosters, because prices are so high, it's repricing every other set. This one not only has that going for it, but we know it's a limited run. It is Fallout. It's a beautiful game. People love it. And Wizards did a real good job of stoking the FOMO before this set came out. So I know I mentioned I was going to wait for this set to go back down to buy some. I still stand by that. But before I give you my final take, let's just take a look at the data. So again, 421 for a collector booster. This is one of the rare collector boosters that has gained traction in price going up. You can see here, it started out at 240, and then right around this time, everybody realized, oopsie, we can't get boxes. For several reasons, mainly because Wizards said they reduced the print run. That's yet to be seen. I mean, the prices say they did. I'm good with that. But as we know, they can pull some shenanigans. But at the moment, because of limited print of the boxes, prices spiked up to around $360. Started to come back down when we actually hit release time as people started to sell. Once the initial cheap boxes sold out, the price spiked again until it got to over 400. It did dip back down below 400. And now it has spiked again. So why is it going up and down like this, but still yet on a steady climb? Well, it's pretty simple. Everybody is speculating on this product. And there's two types of people speculating currently. There's the people who think that there's going to be more product, or there's more product out there and it's not worth it, so they're going to wait for it to be cheap. And they're going to probably offload what they have to flip and make a quick buck, so they're going to price it below what the current market price is to offload it quickly before it tanks, while we have a second group of people who don't have a lot of it, so they are literally sitting on the product at high prices, so that when those people who are selling at a cheaper price are bought out, the price automatically goes up because, well, there's nothing else at a cheaper price. And that's what we're seeing here with these random dips. These dips right here are literally people who are getting scared and selling because they believe the set's going to tank. And I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm also not saying they're right. But as of right now, it is an expensive set. And prices seem to be just going up, with a list median price around $450, which is insanely high for these boxes. Now, you might also think to yourself, yeah, but is anybody really buying it? Sad to say, people are paying the price for it, which is what's keeping the price high. I pulled some quick data for you guys from the latest sales sheets. Right here are the sales from the 17th. This is back when it was below $400. There was 28 sales. If you scroll up and all that good jazz, you'll see it. I ain't got them all on here. They don't fit on one screen. But there are 28 sales of a collector box starting around $3.99. You can see there's a cheap one in there. And then somebody bought one for $4.49. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but $3.89 and $3.99, $4, $3.90, $4. You can see where people are starting to buy out the cheap boxes, and the price starts to go up. You can see here $4.03. So as we move on to the 18th, you can see here $3.99. We hit a $4.19, $4.05, $3.99. People are still putting more boxes in. We got $4.20, $4.19. You can see it's really sporadic, and this is where people are dumping off their extra boxes to make a little extra money. Also fearful of the decline that may or may not be coming, because, well, to be honest, that's what Magic's known for, is going straight in the shitter and people losing money. Which is kind of amazing. People still actually spec on this stuff after they've lost their ass so many times. But anyway, so you see here, we got the $4.29 on the 18th. Filming this video, $4.19. On the 28th, we sold 29 boxes, so one more than previously. But on the 19th, you can see here it picks up $4.25. It gets up the $4.15 range. Now it's really hovering. One box went for $4.22. But we're still around that $4.21 range. But as of filming this video, only 18 boxes have been sold today. And we're only a few hours away from midnight. So box sales are going down the higher the price goes. So it can mean a couple things. One, it could mean that the median price of this box should be around this $4.20 range because it's really starting to slow down. So maybe $4.30, $4.40 may be the right price range if it's not this one for the current market value, what people think these are worth. And that would make sense. However, I do kind of think it's a little too expensive. Again, time will tell, and we'll have to wait to see how that goes. So half a dozen, 1/6 the other. Again, I'm not here to give you any kind of investment strategy, just kind of give you my opinion of what I see and have seen in the past. I'm fearful of this being so high for the simple fact that we've had this happen before and it be a bloodbath, literally. Too soon? Anyway, after the fact and everything just tanks. Karloff Manor, good example. Lord of the Rings, second edition was a good example. However, that's a whole other story right now. We'll talk about that later. Jesus Christ, that thing's out of control. But yeah, so I don't really know. Your guess at this point is as good as mine. I believe at best this is a $300 box, but I'm being proved wrong currently. And the only way this is going to go down is if people stop buying. But I honestly don't think it's going to happen. And here's the reason why. There's no other Magic products coming out until Thunder Junction. So until Thunder Junction comes out, all the money is probably going to sit or go toward Fallout. Once Fallout goes to the wayside, people kind of forget about it, and people start buying Thunder Junction, Assassin's Creed, whatever's coming next. Then we'll see the price on these Fallout collector boosters start going down. Also, these collector boosters are getting put up on Amazon, and they're selling 18 to 20 of them at a time, and then it says out of stock. But they'll get reposted again at the new market price a few hours or half a day later, and then repeat process, and that has been ongoing steadily. So Wizards could be trying to milk that extra profit to try to pad their books since they're having such trouble making that kind of money. So with that said, my personal opinion, right now you can get all the cards that are in these collector boosters. You won't get any of the cool art, surge foils, yada, yada, yada for the most part. But you can get all the cards you want for $170, literally a third of the price almost, by just buying the 4 commander decks. This price was going up. This price was even cheaper than this for a while, but people are starting to realize that it's cheaper to buy these than it is the commander collectors boosters, and that's starting to drive this price up as well. So if you want these, you probably want to get in there quick before they get out of hand. You can see the market price is $179, but there are 70 listings. So with that said, if you compare this to the last Universe Beyond set that we had, which was Doctor Who, You can see it's down to 224. It was as well pretty high there for a while. And you notice there's 28 listings for 224. This is a decent price for Doctor Who. The set wasn't as good or have as good of cards in it, I don't think, as Fallout. I think Fallout has some better card stock and better card quality. And that might be one of the reasons why it's more expensive. But if you look at here, 28 listings for 224. If you go back to this one, we have 39 listings at 400. So, I mean, I'm not saying that's replicable data and should be replicable data, but for a newer product that just came out, it doesn't really make sense. So I'm still sticking by the fact that we will see an eventual drop in this. And once we do, to a certain degree, I'm probably going to buy some to have for myself to put back. After I do, I'll let you guys know when I bought in and how much I bought, just to let you know when I got in, and just see if I can guess it right. And to be honest with you, if it never goes down, I probably won't buy it. Therefore, I have guessed it wrong, other than the 2 boxes I could get at a real price. But hey, it is what it is, right? It's a Commander product. You only need one of every card, and I don't need that much. So it is what it is. Stay tuned. Next, we're going to talk about Ixalan, because, well, it could be the best thing since sliced bread. Until next time, be kind, and as always, I hope to see you across from the game table.